Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to more Destiny the Taken King. Today we are here as my Titan and we got a special Gunsmith quest going on. I wanted to show how you earn an exotic through the Gunsmith. It's exotic primary weapon, one specific exclusive for each class. So obviously I'm going to be working on my Titan exclusive exotic auto rifle. So we'll be doing that here today. We go to the Gunsmith. First requirement is to reach rank 3. Obviously we have a quest here, we'll take the quest. We have to get auto rifle kills with the primary telemetry consumable active. Alright, not so bad. But as you see here, we just barely reached rank 3. Rank 3 is the first requirement. Obviously at rank 2, you get a special secondary weapon or whatever. We got this shotgun here for being a Titan, the Mobius shotgun. This is a Gunsmith weapon. But we'll be working on getting our Gunsmith exotic here today, and I wanted to show off quickly how to do that. So, the first step, super easy, right? We're going to have to go to somewhere and kill things with primary telemetry active. So, we're going to go to Venus here today just because it's how it happened to have a bounty for or whatever. And I don't plan on showing all of this. I plan on cutting some of this out, right? Because it's probably pretty boring to just sit there and watch me get 100 kills or something. So I want to keep it short and sweet and kind of get the point across of how to get it done. So let's head to Venus here real quick, just because, like I said, because of my bounty. You can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be anywhere in particular. I recommend going on patrol. You can do it any time, though. It doesn't really matter. Patrol, it just makes the enemies easy. Almost, obviously, patrolling the Earth would probably be optimal. We have our auto rifle here today, the Paleon Contact JPK-43. I obviously did a Gunsmith review on this gun, and I liked it a lot, besides the fact that it has a shitty name. We'll be using that auto rifle here today. We are actually not going to be using primary telemetry. We're going to be using auto rifle telemetry, but that still works because that's what you're essentially trying to do. As long as it's you're getting double XP essentially for the weapon in your primary slot that it's asking you to do. So like with a Warlock, it's a scout rifle, and that, like obviously hand cannon in the Ace of Spades as a hunter.
Where to?
So if we quickly go in here and we use auto rifle telemetry. Well, actually, what we should do here is track the quest, so you can just show you how this kind of works, right? You click on the quest, so we need to gather 100 data. It's essentially just going to equate to 100 kills, which is not so bad at all, right? It's just 100 kills with an auto rifle while you're using a telemetry, right? Essentially, when you're getting double XP for the auto rifle that you're using, you get 100 kills while you're doing that, and then you move on to the next step, which is actually quite easy, but we'll show that off here in a little bit. I'm just going to show off here real quick. Okay, you know, you get the guy, you know, you're in a zone. Let's say we're on Venus. It could be anywhere, though. Like I said, it could be anywhere. You're just sitting there, you're getting kills. You're like, alright, let's kill some things with my auto rifle. You know, try to go for the big clusters of enemies, so on and so forth. Right, so we just killed a few enemies there. And we got 7 out of 100. It is going to take a little bit. Obviously, that's why I'm going to cut some of this out. I will see you guys in a little bit once I have completed the 100 kills. That's an easy step, but obviously it's pretty clear and obvious. If you have any questions about it, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll explain more of that part. But I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Hey there everybody, Popontop here. We are back. We got all of those 100 kills done. It's a flat 100 kills too. I didn't mention this earlier, but you can't get Ultras and Mages to kill more. You have to kill 100 things. It didn't take me very long. I was probably gone like 5-10 minutes. Got it finished. Now the next step is to go speak to Banshee 44 at the tower, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to head right straight back to the tower. And I promise that step is not actually that difficult at all. I mean, obviously, you can probably imagine that getting 100 kills with your primary weapon doesn't take very long. The only problem I ever had that entire time was there was a certain point where I ran out of primary ammo. So maybe buying an actual primary ammo synthesis might be useful for that, depending on what kind of gun you're using, right? Like if you're doing the hand cannon one or the scout rifle one, you might not run out of ammo so quickly. We'll see how that situation goes. Obviously, we're going to move on to the second step here, which is also the final step. Once we complete this step, it will be essentially done, and we'll get our exotics. So, the second step, I'll kind of give you a little prequel of what's going on here, is we have to, just like if you have previously done either, you know, the legendary weapon that's exclusive to each class, like the shotgun, the Mobius shotgun for the Titan. If you've done it before, you know that the second step requires you dismantling the type of gun that you're trying to attain. So for us, we are trying to attain an exotic auto rifle. So when we go to speak to the Gunsmith here real quick, he's going to be like, dismantle 10 points worth of auto rifles, right? So we're going to go here and talk to Banshee. Hello, Banshee.
Good time to come.
Alright. So on and so forth. New step. Dismantle rare or legendary auto rifles to salvage the parts Banshee 44 needs. This part can be more annoying than the first part. Getting 100 kills with, you know, with the telemetry active is nothing. You just get 100 kills, right? Telemetries are cheap. You can buy them right from the Gunsmith right there if you don't have any. But some people find this part hard, and I found it hard the first time that I attempted this because I wasn't prepared. But But see here, I have a 245 auto rifle. Bye-bye. Alright, I don't want you. I get the legendary marks. I get everything for dismantling it still. And that, if you can look at the quest here, gives me 5 points. That's half. So if I dismantle 2 legendary auto rifles, that's enough points. But I don't think I'm going to do that because I've kind of planned out here. I'm going to go quickly access my vault. And I got 1, 2, 3 blue auto rifles. They're not very good. Like I'm not going to use them, but I saved them because I'm smart. Because I actually knew this was coming, and this is an important part of the step. So make sure you watch like the entire video before you go out and like do the whole part. Hopefully you got to this part and see that you need to do this. Because look, bam, I'm done. That was 6 points. I one overkilled it. We got to speak to Gunsmith at the tower. We'll see if we get our exotic here. He's just going to be sitting there with it, right? That's essentially the deal. Bam. Fabian strategy. Acquire. Give me that gun. Hell yeah. So we got an exotic primary weapon now. Auto rifle. It looks like it has a high rate of fire, low impact. 40 round clip is pretty good. Kills this weapon, grant bonus damage for a short time, which is a similar ability as my Paleo contacted anyway. It has a cooler name with the Fabian strategy or whatever. Obviously, I'll do a full exotic review once I get this thing, you know, fully maxed out or whatever. It does have a cool look to it. We'll talk about this all more later in the future once I get fully maxed out. One thing I did do is a bunch of bounties, obviously, while I was getting those 100 kills. It's a good strategy. And then you can turn all these bounties in and get a bunch of experience for your gun. Obviously, I haven't even unlocked one upgrade yet. I kind of got a big chunk of XP in there, but not a ton, right? Like just some. So, yay! I obviously worked that up for you guys here as soon as possible. And, you know, essentially that's how you get an exotic. That's probably the easiest way to get an exotic in the entire game, besides like purchasing a year 2 version of a year 1 exotic you already had. So you get like brand new exotics. And obviously this is exclusive to the Titan. If you try to like put this in your vault or whatever and try to pull it out as another character, say exclusive to Titan. You can't use this. This is a Titan auto rifle, and obviously the hunter with the hand cannon and the warlock with the scout rifle is essentially the similar story. You each get an exotic, and I have all 3 of my characters exotics. Obviously, I've already posted an Ace of Spades review up on my channel. There'll be the scout rifle for the warlock coming soon. As soon as I get that fully upgraded, the Fabian strategy is going to get its own exotic review. I'll tell you what they think, which ones are more worthwhile getting, or so on and so forth, and which ones are better and worse. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video though. Hopefully you found it informative and useful to getting yourself an exotic primary weapon for whatever class you may play. Obviously different depending on what class, but still you get an exotic primary no matter what. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, because that way you can check out more videos from me. I make lots of Destiny content all the time. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like rating down below. I appreciate that a lot. It gives me a lot of them good feels, right? And other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or whatever time it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.